Hello, everybody. I'm Ian Gibson, and you're not. Another person who's not me is Will Crosby.
That's me, who's not you.
Hi, that's you.
Hi.
You're not me. Sorry, folks. Let me turn up Will a little bit. Hi,
Turn
Will.
me up, Daddy. Hi. It's
Hi.
me, not you.
We were just
Not
talking
you.
about audio. Why is audio so difficult?
It's stupid.
It's very stupid, folks. Guess what we're playing tonight, Will? It's a surprise.
I don't even know what we're playing.
We're playing Fuel Goose.
That's
I would
such a
play
bad word.
I would play a game called Fuel Goose.
I thought you were going to say you'd play a game called Fuel Guys, and I would play that.
Okay, is Fuel Goose about a combustible aviary or about the man who was tasked with fueling up the spruce goose?
The man who was tasked with fueling with the spruce.
Yeah. Hey, I have so this is Fall Guys, folks. Let me show you the game. Hi, this is the game. You know what? Let me put chat up too, because I forgot about that. I haven't streamed in has it been like a week since I?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years, honestly.
It's been last Saturday. Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. So give me a second, folks. I just want to see your beautiful chat messages. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna pop in there. How many chat messages have you got waiting? A couple hundred?
0.
Wow, can't even roll with the bit. Gotcha. That's how
Well, we got
depressing.
3 people watching.
Hi. So this is Full Goose. Great. CAPTCHA select all traffic lights.
Hi, Ian Watterson. How's
Hi.
it going? You related to Bill Watterson? Watterson?
I want to hear about where you got the name Ian and maybe our stories match.
Is it that their parents named him that?
Damn it, Will, don't give it away. That's cheating.
What's up, Xavier Avocado? How's it going?
Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm back. So I did get my controller working. You know what it was?
What was it? Pray tell.
So there's a setting for Steam where you can say, like, this is the controller I like to use and the layout that I like to use. And then you can also go into a game in Steam and say, force this game to launch with supporting this controller. And I had to turn that on for this game, which is weird. I've never had to do that before.
I care.
Anyways, this is Fall Guys. We've played this before. We've been playing this for 2 weeks. We're famous. We get stuff like that all the time.
Yeah. We actually have Cyberpunk already.
Yeah, but it's 2076.
Yeah, and there's only one set of genitals in it.
Oh my god.
And they're dogs.
All right, let's ready up. Let's queue. I'm excited.
Oh, sorry. This game's good. I played a little bit since it came out, but it was an instant buy for me.
Yep. So, Ian, I'll tell you my story. My parents lived in Scotland 3 or 4 years before I was born. That's where they found the name Ian. They really liked it. So, that's my name.
They wasted it.
And they wasted it. They almost named my sister Ian. They didn't have the balls for it.
Yeah, they wait till you had your balls for it.
Oh, you know what? I've only
I've
played
never
this.
played this one.
Yeah, I played this once, but it was a final. Oh no, Kyle played this one. I haven't played this one.
Man, the amount of just between the 2 betas, the amount of different ones were kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think there's 25 at launch.
Oh, those people are smart.
Oh no,
There's like a secret way.
I missed the jump though.
Still, that's just cool. I just love being in a sea of people.
I'm pretty sure I'm not
no.
going to qualify.
Bad. Not bad. Bad.
Ow.
No! Oh, you stupid fat hobbit.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh no, you stupid man! Oh, eliminated. Oh, I didn't realize it slowly filled up.
Oh, it straight eliminates you for falling?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was
Into
gonna
the goop.
Into the goops.
Man. I'm watching Garfield from Garfield. That's his name.
Is he eating
That's a
lasagna?
That's a good name.
Oh no.
Try to find you. There you are. Oh, it's right there, dude. Bro. Oh, bro.
I can't.
Bro.
I'm real bad at those jumps. Well, there you go, folks. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. We gave it a shot, but we fell.
We really shouldn't have done a flawless run.
Oh, boy.
Man, only 4 people so far. That's good.
Trying to find people up near the top. Yeah, those jumping between the yellow stuff I don't quite have. So what are the controls? So right trigger is grab. What's dive?
I don't know. I use a keyboard.
Oh, really? This is my first time playing with a troller. How many people made it?
Ever?
Yes.
Wow.
They went down to 14 in the first round? 7?
That's rough.
That's insane. All right, let's queue up again.
I'm ready.
Oh, I love that. You know what? Actually, I'm going to check the store. They do a pretty cool thing where there are things you can purchase, both for the in-game currency and the paid currency. It's all cosmetic, but it's also on a timer, so it refreshes. Oh, I kind of like these baseball pants.
Baseball pants.
Oh, I can't afford them yet.
Do I have baseball pants in the store? Oh, yeah.
Bottom left?
Oh, yeah. I can almost afford them.
Okay. He's even got cleats on. Okay. Let's party up, boys. Sorry, folks. I'm eating my dinner. I made a terrible mistake about 30 minutes ago. I thought dinner was almost done, and it was almost done. Then I looked at the rice cooker, and I forgot to turn it on.
You dummy.
So I'm eating. This is salmon, roasted shallots, and just white rice.
Ooh, nice. I miss rice. I'm on a diet, so I can't have rice because rice is bad.
Can I ask you a question? This is going to sound judgmental, and it's not judgmental towards you. It's like judgmental towards everybody. Which stupid diet are you on?
I'm just eating healthy.
Yeah, but how?
By not really having sugar or carbs.
See, I don't understand why people don't like carbs. Okay, first of all, let me preface this thing. I know almost nothing about food, but I also have the strong opinion that a majority of diets are stupid.
Oh, I agree.
So what's the hatred of carbs? I don't understand that one.
I believe just having a lot of carbs just stores a lot of like calories and fat. I think is the reason, but I don't actually know. I just know the last time I did no sugar, no carbs, I lost 20 pounds, and my friend George lost like 40 pounds.
So what's carbs?
It's just because carbs is just like bread and grains and stuff.
I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I kept choosing the wrong door.
I didn't realize there was a jump at the end. Dang it!
I was like 40. I saw that jump coming, like I remembered it right before it happened.
Well, see, I did the cool thing of jumping and sliding down, and you don't get back up, so. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I just feel like food science is a lot like economics, where nobody really knows what... The amount of knowledge that's accurate is so infinitesimally smaller than the total amount of knowledge people purport to have on this subject. That's a smart way of saying it, but I was just like bumbling my way through it. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't claim to know anything. I'm just not eating large amounts of bad things.
Yeah. I just mean like
I consider bad.
Like experts, you know, like,
the
keto diet, the caveman diet. I knew a urologist once who was like a good enough urologist that he went around and he gave talks and everything, and he would do these stupid diets, including one where all he did was eat blueberries for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, you're an idiot. Well,
yeah,
I didn't say that, but I should have.
The main thing is just like most people don't realize, but you just gotta find the thing that works for you. Like,
yeah,
there's that guy who ate McDonald's for like 6 months and lost 30 pounds because he just ate small amounts of McDonald's.
Yeah, I feel like a majority of it is portion control.
Yeah, versus like Penn from Penn and Teller knew he couldn't do that, so he ate potatoes for 3 months. Only potatoes.
Yeah.
And he lost like 80 pounds.
Oh!
Because he's insane. That
Also,
was,
I mean, he could stand to lose 80 pounds. So.
oh yeah, but it's just
Although,
like
can I just drop a hot take right here? He looks a lot better with the weight than he does without.
I feel like it's also because you were so used to seeing him bigger.
No, it's
And,
it's just his face is not good. Narrow. You
No,
know
that's
I mean?
what I'm saying. Like he was more filled out.
Yeah, he's filled out. It's kind of like the reverse of mine, where I was around 120 pounds for a majority of my life, my adult life, and it's because I had it was a combination of very high metabolism and stomach issues, so I couldn't eat a whole lot. But then once I broke my elbow, and I went down to less than 110 because of all the muscle loss and everything. So I was pounding protein shakes and exercising, and I think that changed my metabolism. And then I got my stomach under control, and I gained 60 pounds in about 9 months.
Gee.
Yeah, but it's much healthier now. Okay. I'm on banana. Don't hold me.
That guy's holding you. See what it is.
What is it?
Grape.
Oh, don't you do it.
Okay, so you're at the 3 choice. Oh, watermelon's over there.
I think it's 4 choices.
Yeah. But you're in the line of all of them. So, yeah, corner.
Don't you dare. Okay.
Look at that little Juicy costume. Juicy? What is that thing called? A drink? Frosty?
Oh, yeah, great.
I don't know what that... Is that a peach?
I don't know. I'm worried.
Oh, nice.
I'm the only
That
one on
chicken
mine.
almost died.
Yes!
Nailed it.
Did it, baby.
Wow.
I'm gonna have another bite of food.
Do
Wow.
it. Eat that food.
Oh, it's so good, guys. I miss when I was working in an office, I would eat out at lunch all the time, but I was actually pretty healthy, so I would eat a lot of Jimmy John's and Qdoba, and I really miss those.
I love Qdoba.
Qdoba or Chipotle?
Qdoba.
Yeah, 100%. Chipotle is just not, it's not as flavorful. Oh my goodness. I hate this. I've never played this before.
Yeah, especially recently. Chipotle has gone real downhill.
I don't even want to say recently. I just want to say in general. It just you get the corn's way too spicy. You get the steak is way too gristly. They didn't have free. I don't think their queso's still not free. Their guac's not free. Both are free at Qdoba. Qdoba does more food variety as well. They've been doing they had mango salsa for a little bit, which was great.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I don't know if there's Qdobas around here. The last time I saw one was Boston. I wonder if there's any in my area. What's
worried.
really good is you ever been to a Cava?
No, what's
It's basically Chipotle, but for
rich people?
Mediterranean food.
Oh,
So it's falafel and chicken and they had this really good spicy lamb meatballs that were so good.
oh, you want another hot take from me?
Hot take.
I don't think falafel's that good.
I think it's good for what it is.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Let me revise that. I think falafel is pretty awful. The taste is not great, and the texture is just bad. It's like a hamburger. The texture is like a hamburger made out of sand.
Yeah. Karen's mom makes really good fresh falafel.
I'm always I when it's like shawarma v falafel, 100% shawarma.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of chickpeas really. So.
Oh, so you don't like hummus?
Not really.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
best hummus I've ever had was. Did you make it? No.
Did I make hummus? Oh no, I haven't been in since the first round.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm out too.
Oh, okay, I'll leave.
At least I think
when
I
it
did.
comes down to falafel, like I'd just rather have a meat than falafel. Not that I don't like falafel.
Well,
Let me exit.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm out. I'm pretty sure I was out. Yeah, I'm out.
That should be good.
I mean, I hear you, but I think falafel is a pretty good protein substitute.
Yeah.
It's
But
like a black bean burger. That's a pretty good meat substitute.
No, I agree, and in the situation I would eat it. But if someone's like, "Hey, do you want a hamburger, or do you want a Beyond Burger, or do you want a hamburger?" I'm gonna go with the hamburger because I'd rather have that.
Yeah, but I mean like a hamburger or a black bean burger.
Right, I'd rather have a hamburger.
Yeah, see, I'd rather go black bean burger.
Yeah.
Hi, Zach. Zach, do you want to do Arma? You want to do an Arma stream on Saturday?
Fresh hamburger made of skin. Beyond is pretty good, Zach.
Going down a nice food rabbit hole.
Zach has family, so he can't on Saturday.
Can you get rid of them?
Yeah, can you kill them?
What about
Hey,
tomorrow?
what if you didn't have family?
What about tomorrow afternoon? Tomorrow early evening?
I don't work tomorrow, but I am busy 4 p.m. onwards, so.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Why am I not with you anymore?
Are you queuing or no?
No.
Okay, I'll invite you. Yeah, I was not sure. There's something else about food I was gonna say. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you now.
Okay. Food folks in the chat, we want your food hot takes. Yeah, Zach, it would have to be. Okay, but wait a minute. Here's a question, folks.
Here's a question, folks.
Should I take off tomorrow afternoon to stream Arma?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I've got way too many like pressing things to do. So, yeah, it wouldn't be tomorrow.
Wow.
I can do pretty much any time on Saturday before up to like 7 p.m.
Man.
So, just Zach letting you know if there's a window in there.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Sunday I can't do.
Oh, come on. I almost made that jump.
I feel like the first time I played Fall Guys, I had no problems with those logs. Now I have problems with them every time.
Now it's always other people who give me the problem.
Oh no, it's solidly me. I wish I could blame it on like a Crash Bandicoot problem where it's like something weird with the platforming, but I don't think that's it.
Yeah, like I make the jump, but it's always someone that knocks me off.
Yeah.
It's my issue. Oh no! Oh, that was a close one.
Oh.
Hi, Ian. I almost died.
Okay, it is X on the controller to dive.
Woo!
7 to 11. He's helping Shelby's work. Then down to Salt Lake till probably 9 your time. Disgusting.
That's gross.
And I
so we're
don't
gonna
wanna-
stream.
I don't want to do a two-person stream. Two-person Arma.
Yeah, that's just lame.
Let's just not stream anything then. Because we are Sunday. We're streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I gotta get prepped for that.
Me too.
I'm gonna do that. Saturday. I like
I
these
don't-
cameras.
Zach's hot take: Raisin Bran and Grape Nuts are my favorite breakfast cereals to eat on a regular basis. I don't think I've ever had Grape Nuts.
Raisin Bran, I can see. I don't mind Raisin Bran.
Quite frankly, I didn't even know grapes had nuts.
Where's the genitals on a grape?
Oh, I don't like this one. Do you like this one?
I've never done it. I watched you do it briefly.
Oh. It's weird. They like, if one person jumps through them, then they start to despawn, and they spawn in random places. So it's just a lot of like running around and being last.
I spawned inside of one. And then someone made it to it before I could.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I'm gonna go get this one up here. Oh, I missed.
And I think, I'm not sure, but I think maybe multiple people can jump through it for points. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I jumped through that one. Ow. I hit my head. Let me do this one. Yeah, I did it. I got one.
Oh.
Well, we gotta get more. I keep
yeah.
trying to hold shift to run faster, and it. So I was playing a bunch of Doom before this. And,
oh no. Okay, I got it. You know what? I don't think it gives you extra points because the smoke is colored.
Yeah. Ooh, give me that one.
Oh no.
That sucks. I'm not doing well at all.
I think I've gotten. I'm about to get this one.
No! Oh, you dumb butt. Oh, how did I not make that?
Got that one.
No, you stupid person. Nobody loves you.
Oh no, it's getting close here, buddy.
Yeah. 33 seconds. Hey, bud. This guy looks like a nun.
Oh boy, it's close.
Oh, no. No! Oh, come on!
This is way too close.
I got, like, stuck. Oh, come on. I can
No,
make this
not
one.
both of us.
No! I missed!
Oh!
Oh, man.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was rough. I do not like that one.
I do like Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran's good. Raisin Bran's good cereal. When I go to the grocery store, I try to do two. I try to do like a healthy-ish cereal and then a sweet cereal.
Toast with avocado slices and honey on. Oh.
Avocado toast. Actually, yeah, that kind of. I think that's in the mainstream now. Avocado toast.
I don't like
on it.
honey.
Honey's just too messy for what it is.
Dino Bites is a good cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Been getting into Lucky Charms lately.
I can't do the marshmallow. I don't like it.
It's not good, and I don't even necessarily like it. I think I just like that it's bad.
I can't stand honey, Zach. It tastes so awful.
I don't know about that. I like it in tea.
There's like an aftertaste of honey that's like, I don't know. It's not tangy. It's just like something I can't do. What are we doing?
There's walls coming, and you gotta not. I've been doing. Get off me! I've been doing peanut butter and banana toast, but there's also kosher salt sprinkled on the peanut butter.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I had that at a restaurant once.
I've been doing peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. Those are pretty good.
Oh, that does sound pretty. Oh no! I've been doing peanut butter and jelly frozen waffle sandwiches.
No! I'm out.
Oh boy. Where you toast the waffles, right? And then you do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with them. It's pretty great.
Ooh. You know what I used to do is you put 2 Eggo waffles in the toaster, and then you put chocolate chips between them and eat it like a sandwich.
I used to have ketchup sandwiches when I was a kid because that was super easy to make for lunch.
I could eat that.
Still in.
I used to put a... Oh, jeez, you're gone.
I'm really surprised I made it that long. Peanut butter on your
you-
pancakes. I've done that. Peanut butter between the pancakes, the maple syrup on
I
top.
like Nutella on, not on pancakes. Nutella on waffles is good.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, let's get back in the queue.
Boom. Oh, I can afford baseball paint. I'll wait. Let's save up some more. Ian, do you like
No.
real maple syrup or fake maple syrup?
Fake.
Yeah, me too. Mrs. Butterworth all day on my face. It's way better.
Ketchup and mayonnaise. I think that's called, isn't that burger sauce?
Fry sauce.
Fry sauce?
Yeah. That's a big thing in Utah.
I think I've started to realize that I don't really like hamburgers. I know it's a weird thing to say, but I feel like a majority of hamburgers are too much. Their patties are too thick, so you bite into it, and a majority of the bite is just like mediocre hamburger meat. Not a fan of that.
That's why I like smash burgers. We
Yeah.
pretty much only make smash burgers. They're just better, and they're like, you get less of what you were saying, and they're just crispier.
Yeah, I should try that, but actually that does make sense though, because the burgers that I love at McDonald's are like I don't want to call them like the double cheeseburger meal where it's just a single patty.
Yeah.
I love those. Oh no. I hate this seesaw level so much.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh boy.
We've been doing a thing where when we make smash burgers, Karen smashes them into already frying onions. And so the onions get like crispy and stuck into the bottom of the burger patty.
Oh, that
real
sounds good. Oh,
That's what I believe it's what like White Manna does, which is a semi-famous burger joint.
we just don't eat a lot of red meat.
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of red meat because my dad really liked steak, and it was pretty cheap when we were kids.
Yeah.
But now I eat a lot of chicken, and I eat a surprising amount of like Karen loves to buy like rando sausages.
Oh, that sounds good.
So like we had like this weird like chorizo-y thing tonight.
Oh, come on, I was
I'm
grabbing.
totally gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
I don't know if
18.
I am. I'm real bad at these. I feel like half of it's skill, half of it's just bad luck, you know?
I wish it immediately went to you.
Yeah, because I'm in your party. I'm out. We'll spectate, Will.
Spectate me. Yeah, that way you can eat. Do. So, not surprisingly, but I really like the hidden doors one. It's like
Yeah.
stupid, and it reminds me of that MXC challenge.
Yeah.
And the falling like honeycomb platforms isn't bad either.
That one's pretty good.
It's a good like final one. Oh come on, a stupid one.
And that guy's got a Fry's costume, and I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you look pretty.
Thanks. Okay, what am I on? Is that a peach?
I think it's an apple.
Really? Or a
What?
mango? No, I guess it's not a mango.
I'm not going to help you, by the way.
Okay.
Maybe it is a mango. I'm not sure.
Orange. Banana. Orange. Banana. Oh, I can't believe that guy made it. Grape, cherry, orange. Watermelon. Mango.
Oh my!
Oh.
Did you?
Oh.
On my side, it looked like you jumped off somebody's head as they were falling.
Oh, I think I did. We might have to go rewatch that, but
Either that or like the platform graphics disappeared before the collision did.
I feel like orange was the only one I didn't memorize in my head, so I just followed someone. And I hoped. Even though there was, I think the orange was right next to me.
I'm not a fan of the crown one when they use that as the the win the game. I don't really like that.
On the second key giveaway one, I was about to score to win the game, and the other team scored right before me. So mad.
I haven't played this. I didn't know there's 2 balls.
Yeah, and I think the other team had scored with one of the eggs, those giant golden eggs spawned.
2 balls. Anatomically accurate.
Where's the banana? Oh. Oh no. No! Oh, blue team. Oh, get it out.
Oh, you almost just scored.
I know. Yeah. Push it. Bounce it. Bop it.
Do it. Lick it.
Snipe it.
Touch it.
Kill it. No.
This is actually kind of tough. Oh no, you guys are in danger territory. Oof.
Where did it go? Oh.
This makes me want to play Rocket League. God, I love Rocket League. Oh no.
Oh. Like
Oh,
I
you,
died.
you still got a minute. Oh, it's so close. Is that a... That's one score. There you go.
Come on, let's tie it up, boys. Oh, bring it back. Yeah, Rocket League's pretty good. I was never good at it. And then by the time I was like, oh, I should play this more, there were just all online or just people who are much better at it than you.
Really? Because I felt like the matchmaking, even for non-competitive stuff, was always really fair. It never felt like it outclassed me. Oh boy.
Oh, this is just bad. Man, the diving's so stupid. Woo! So good.
Bye.
Score! Yeah. See ya. Oh, close. Close game. Real close game.
Rocket League, though, when it goes free to play, we're gonna play it. It's gonna be great.
Isn't it? Did it not go free to play already?
Not yet. It did go to Epic Game Store, or maybe not yet.
Oh man, that Wilmot's Warehouse is free on Epic Game Store right now. I'm kind of pumped. I want to try that game. Daddy's here, ready to go.
Okay, sorry,
Oh, you're still watching the other game.
Daddy can't exit. It's alright, I need to fix this stream real quick anyways.
Fix that stream. Fix that stream. Zach, what's Zach saying about grape nuts?
Man, who knows?
I don't know. Oh, you disappeared.
Yeah, I had to restart the game. It could not. It would not. It wouldn't recognize my. Didn't love me, Will. Here we go. Coming back in.
Yay.
Daddy's here.
Daddy's here. Trying to think if there's any other weird food things I eat.
You ever done the soy sauce and raw eggs?
Soy sauce and raw eggs, and you eat that?
Yeah, I think you drink it.
That sounds not good.
I've never done it.
A thing that's weird, but is really good is ceviche.
What's that?
It is fish cooked in the acidity of lime and lemon juice. So, like, it cooks itself in it, but it's cold.
Oh, like it's almost like
It's a Peru. Yeah, it's a Peruvian
gotcha.
dish.
Gotcha.
It's real weird. It's really good, but
yeah, it's kind of like another weird one I was thinking of is ketchup on scrambled eggs and how it gives it like a little bit of a kick, which is weird to me.
that's good.
You ever do the toast with butter and brown sugar, and then it melts all together and it becomes like a crunchy, buttery crumb topping? It's really good.
No, close to that is like we would do cinnamon sugar on toast.
But
That's
the problem,
good.
yeah, that's difficult though because you got to basically have a toaster oven. You can't really do it in a toaster.
Oh well, you would toast the toast, put butter on it, and then sprinkle it on.
Oh no, see, I would make it so that the brown sugar would partially melt.
Oh.
And then it becomes like a nice crummy thing.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Following this guy, he's right. He's been right twice in a row.
Oh no.
No, he was wrong. He was very wrong. Oh, there you are.
Hi.
You're like falling over. Oh, this guy was right. He is our king. Follow him. He's right again. This guy is genius. Now he's wrong. I was right. Am I going to be the first one? Yes.
Oh, wow. Whenever I'm first for the fall, I always get people falling on top of me, and then I end up like 12th. Good job.
That felt good.
I hope you get bonus credits for winning your round. Well, I guess so, because there are those little badges that pop that say like top 20%.
Oh, true. I did just get an achievement.
Chivo?
Yeah, let me see what it was. Get first place in a racing round. So yeah, obviously tracks it.
Congratulations, baby. I think
you.
there is
like
an
to give you
achievement in this game to win 5 times in a row.
Wow. In a row?
In a row. Yeah.
Good God.
Oh, I hate this one so much.
Yeah, I hate this one so much.
You gotta admit, this one's...
Yeah, this one is
one's-
kind of dumb.
Oof, this one's tough.
Where do you stand on the hashtag get rid of teen games?
Excuse me, what?
People want the Fall Guys to get rid of the teen games.
I'm okay with the good teen games. I'm more like hashtag get
Yeah.
rid of the bad games, you know?
Yeah, because like I feel like it teaches you not only have to fend for yourself, but you also have to be a true sportsman
Yes.
and be able to team up with your enemies,
Yes.
which is a good life skill.
Plus it adds some variety, you know?
Yeah. I think we talked about this on the last beta one, but I was saying how when PUBG first came out, I think it was before they had the teams. We when you first started, you didn't know if at the end it made your team turn against each other, because all you knew was oh, one person can win.
Yeah.
So it was oh, do you turn it? But then it was no, it's just team victories. But I kind of like that this one you eventually not necessarily turn against each other, but kind of pit against each other. Yeah, qualified.
I did not. I was doing really well. But then I tried to make a jump and grab and I missed it.
Oh, I see you. You got plenty. Oh.
It's not grabbing that ledge. I don't know. Maybe you can't grab it?
I've never grabbed. I've never tried to grab a ledge, so.
You can. There's definitely some stuff where you can grab a ledge and pull yourself up.
I wonder if you can't on those ones. Yeah.
Oh, whew, I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, nice job. Why are there people waiting around? I feel like those people should be kicked.
Yeah. Especially when they try to grab you. Ooh,
Yeah.
turd burglar.
They disgust me.
Uh-oh. Round over.
This music reminds me of Splatoon.
Yeah, I can see it. I was trying to think what game this music reminded me of earlier. I can't.
Splatoon?
No. But you just reminded me that I was thinking about that earlier.
About
I think it
Splatoon?
might have been Splatoon.
Such a great game.
Yeah.
Really, really
You know
good.
what? I was listening to a bunch of Rare soundtracks today because they released like a compilation album on Spotify of like remastered Rare tracks. So they had stuff like they had the Blast Core menu music.
Wow.
And that music's it's like a weird hoedown. It's so good. And then I was listening to like Banjo-Kazooie, which as someone who's only kind of played Banjo-Kazooie, I would like to play it, not like just play through it, not commit to like, oh, I'm gonna get everything in this game. Like I loved it as a kid,
Yeah.
but and I've always wanted to try Nuts and Bolts.
It is on Game Pass. I played it a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah, I have Rare Replay from that Mixer event like 3 years ago. Which I think I have a physical copy too.
Yeah, maybe you can't grab the blue.
Oh no, go.
Oh, I got eliminated. Oh, because the slime is following you. I just noticed that. It's rising.
You didn't know?
No, I thought I was just like missing a ledge or something.
Yeah. I still think it was weird it was the first one on that last game. No, you stupid man. You're a dumb boy. No, you stupid boy. Oh, I went right into it.
All right, I'm exiting so we can queue up again.
Yeah, I'm out. Man, I got 320. 151 XP. That was a lot.
I think because you won first. You won that round.
I think so too. Yeah, this game's just wholesome and fun.
It's so delightful.
It's also pretty easy to just jump in for 15 minutes
100%.
if you're like waiting to do something.
How do you feel about plain white rice?
I like plain white rice.
I think I'm okay with it. Oh no. I gotta re-invite you.
Oh no. I'm in a game.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they'll kick me out.
Oh, they kicked you
here
out.
I am.
I'm okay with it too, but then I started doing like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I also do like lemon or lime zest in it when it's done. And then I've also done like you do a tablespoon of butter in it, and it just brings a lot of flavor to it.
That's funny because when you asked that, my follow-up was going to be the way I usually have rice is either a little bit of butter with salt and pepper and mix it all together, or the same thing but with like 2 squirts of Frank's and just like mix it all together, and that butter and the Frank's kind of makes like a buffalo-y sauce.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And that's pretty good. But yeah, definitely butter and just salt and pepper is very good.
You ever done the Oh, that worked so well.
Oh, I almost died.
I was almost in the lead because I got rocketed ahead. Oh, come on, people.
Oh, someone blocked me from dying. See, yeah, I see people grabbing here.
Yeah, and then A to pull yourself up.
Oh. Oh no, I'm in a loop. I'm in a bad loop.
Yeah, that's happened to me several times. Where you just get knocked down right into the path of the propeller.
Oh, I made it. Oh, there's no way I'm qualifying.
Oh no! I fell very far. No, come on.
No. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, no, you stupid boy.
Don't talk about me like that.
Oh.
No! The good news is everybody else is doing terribly. Oh, but it spawned me forward at some point.
Yeah, it spawned me forward too. Because I think I dove and I must have hit.
Same
checkpoint.
here. Some trigger volume.
No. I landed on another platform.
I'm in.
No, you stupid idiot. Gosh. That slow-moving propeller is even more annoying.
Oh. I'm in.
Okay.
Right. I did get a Chivo for qualify from a racing round despite falling over more than 10 times.
Wow.
Yep. That's me.
I like that in some way they're tracking that stuff.
Yeah. This is too stressful. I really like the race rounds. The other stuff, I don't think they're bad. I don't like them as much. I can't handle them.
Yeah. You see it said eliminated -1?
Yeah. Maybe somebody reconnected to the game.
True. There you are. Saw that coming.
Wow. Oh boy.
Oh man, I'm almost 4.
Me too. Yeah, this game's fun. I just wish that there's not really... Like, being in a party just means we're in the same game. And we're in the same team during team games. I feel like they really need to do something... Maybe almost like if they had a race mode where it's the same as a normal race, but they're qualifying teams and not individuals. So your entire team has to pass the line.
I can see that somewhere at their studio there's a whiteboard of like that says like duo championship where all the games are based on duos and then like quads.
Yeah.
And then also what you said. Like I feel like the $20 price point for this I was comfortable with because it might not be true, but in my brain I was like, oh, these guys are probably have a bunch of ideas that they're slowly going to trickle out here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
I feel like those far spinners really trick you into going farther than you need to. Ow, I fell over.
Yeah.
Move, nerds.
Oh.
Oh, come on. I always miss that.
Oh man, that's the end of the tables. There's Oh no, I forgot that jump. Oh no. I like dove for this ramp because I didn't realize how steep it would be. And it lost me so much time.
Get up. Get up. Okay, we're good. No, don't. Okay, 10th.
Okay, I'm good. 14th.
Whew. Come on, to young papaya. Oh, he got nailed. You can make it. Yes, he made it. Pseudo 11855.
Oh, I guess it must automatically take you to the next person most likely to get it. He doesn't understand it.
Wait, this is only going to eliminate one person?
Yeah. I guess because enough people died earlier.
This is great. Come on, guys.
Why is he going the wrong way?
You're going the wrong way.
I think he doesn't realize there's a jump there, and so he got frustrated. This guy's got to realize it. There you go.
Get up.
Okay, the other guy's coming back.
Oh, man, this is a close race between
Oh,
Lionel
wow.
Bruns and Pseudo 11855.
Both of them equally terrible
Whoa.
at platforming. Just as
and
bad
he's gonna
at...
take it. Oh. Bye, Lionel. That's so worth it.
It's weird. That must be... It's weird how they do the calculations based on like total number of people. So if people drop, then the number that need to qualify goes... I don't want to say it goes higher, but less people are likely to not... Less people will not qualify.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
Oh, this one's good. When I played this in the beta, we like finished, and the guys like on the other two teams had barely made it.
Oh, yeah. I've definitely come across you get to that big open area at the end, and the other team has people there waiting to mess with you.
Oh, that's smart.
I may do that if we get ahead far enough.
Oh, I fell over.
So just remember, there is a part down here at the end, one of these poles where we have to push the ball towards the middle. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah. There we go.
I think someone already made it. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, blue.
Come on. Come
I'm
on.
jumping.
Oh, no.
Hey, come here, you bully.
I'm gonna go stop yellow.
Blue made it.
We're okay. Yellow's stuck in a corner. There's 3 of us over here holding it up.
Come on, red. I think red might be in the other corner.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. Oh, no. What folly.
I think the
we've had.
team's basically split.
Yeah. This is so good. Oh no, don't let it over.
Oh,
No! No! Stop it!
oh no. This is our own stupid fault.
No!
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, that was great. Come on, did I level up? Yeah! Boom. Oh, this is good. Unlocked rock skin.
Okay, all right, here we are. Whew.
Uh-oh. Alright. That was weird. Folks, if you like Dwarf Fortress, there's a video coming out tomorrow.
Wow!
That is a long time coming. So yeah, that comes out. And part 3, probably, if not this weekend, definitely. Oh, are you in a match?
Yeah, I'm in a match.
Oh, weird. I'm still with you on the main menu. It just says you're playing and I'm not.
Oh, that's weird. All right, well, we started with Slime Mountain, so I'll probably be there in a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so tomorrow, Oak Traps Part 2 comes out. I gotta start working on Part 3 because I promised in the video that I would do that because Part 2 is a little rough, but I kind of pulled the edit out by mostly making it me recapping everything and telling people what's going on, and then I did a little next time teaser at the end, so yeah.
Oh no, I got eliminated.
Oh, I watched that. He got like pushed at the very end.
I was so close.
That was pretty good.
Let's do it.
Boom. Wow, it's almost 10 already?
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers. Day's flying by. Stream's flying by. Kind of like.
Did you see the PlayStation State of Play today?
I did not. I saw a bunch of the recap stuff.
I feel like big hits are Control DLC with Alan Wake. Spelunky 2 comes out in about a month for PS4, PC soon after.
Mm-hmm.
They had a pretty in-depth Godless walkthrough that actually makes the game seem a lot better than any of the trailers beforehand.
Godfall?
God. Is that what it is? The PS5 game?
Yeah,
Godfall?
Godless is the Netflix TV show. Netflix? I think.
Oh, yeah. And then American Gods is the really bad Neil Gaiman book.
I liked it.
It was, Will, you know what? It was bad. Remember when he had a guy that was like, I'm the god of the internet, and I smell like French fries and burnt circuit boards. And it was like, excuse me?
Anyways, yeah, I want to go watch that stuff because I heard that from a couple people that it was just like pretty good trailer for it. What was it? Oh, Bug Snacks. You saw like gameplay.
Yeah, I don't. People get excited for Bug Snacks, and I think you should be excited for Bug Snacks, but that is a terrible game to be in a PS5 press conference because it looks like a PS3 game. Yeah.
Did you see there was one game they announced and was in the PS5 or the State of Play, but the entire development team has quit already?
Yeah, because they were not being paid.
Yeah. People were like, why did you put that in there? It'll never come out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Crazy. But yeah, I'm surprised because Spelunky eventually came to Xbox
and to Vita.
Yeah, so I wonder if I think it came out. Didn't it come out on Vita?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Vita.
Oh, right. But I did it come out on 360 or did it eventually come to 360?
I think it eventually came out on 360.
Gotcha. So maybe it'll eventually come out on Xbox. I wonder if it's just like an exclusivity deal.
Yeah, I was getting stupidly upset at it because they kept showing these games, and I was like, I know these games aren't just on PS4 or PS5, but the press conference was only saying like, this game's coming to PS4, this game's coming to PS5, and I was like, I know you can't tell me, but tell me what other platforms it's coming on.
Because that first PS5 event did that too, where like half of the ones they were talking about were also coming out on PC and Xbox.
Yeah, and it's just like, come on now, y'all. How about that Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers?
Oh yeah, so stupid.
It's like that game doesn't look good, and
it's
and
like
now
a porn parody.
Yes, and now you're just making basically Spider-Man is exclusive to the Sony PS4 version of Marvel's Avengers, which is an Xbox One and PlayStation 4 game, and next gen, I believe, as well. Didn't they say that?
The like big thing I saw coming out of it was like either Spider-Man. There's a huge chunk of the game. Oh, there's multiple ways this can go. Spider-Man is regulated to side content because he can only be in
that's a
side
good
stuff
point.
because he's only on the PS4.
Yeah.
Route B is he's part of the story and everything, but you can only play as him, or he has separate levels in the PS4 version. And then the other one was he's just like a costume character that you can just switch to and use in the main campaign.
I'm gonna fight back on that a little bit. I'm gonna say the way they advertise this game and they structure it, it's like for like the non-core story missions. There's a lot of stuff where it seems like it's just you pick a hero and you drop into the mission as that hero.
Yeah.
So I think Spider-Man's actually going to be in a lot of it because it's not like a normal game where a majority, if not all, of the content is specifically designed for specific characters. I think there's going to be some missions that are like that, you know, like a hero intro mission. But I think after that, it's going to be mostly pick your hero. Because like they introduced Hawkeye and all this stuff. There's a lot more heroes in there. So I think it's like a class.
Yeah, but I think the main thing was in what story content there is Spider-Man involved in cutscenes and still shown on
Probably
Xbox?
not. No, it's going to be like a side thing. It's still messed up though.
But that's what people are angry about. Like even people who really like Spider-Man, they're like, oh, now he's going to be this sort of side stuff. But who knows? The game really doesn't look... It looks like a game I would pick up for like $5 from a bargain bin. Yes,
and blast through the story, but the fact that they're not really... I know it has story missions, but they're also like lots of replayability or like all these missions. You can do all this loot system. It's like, no, I just want to play through this bad campaign for like 10 hours. That's it. Yeah. You know?
I feel like it's an extra life game, just keeping us awake.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, we can't let it go in the corner.
Oh, we're going. Keep pushing it.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna block blue.
Oh, we're gonna beat him. Yeah.
Yes.
That felt good.
Woo. Yeah, so that game it's definitely a discount game in the future.
Yeah.
It's weird. They must just be completely blind to their situation in the marketplace, in the community, for them to think they can pull off a controversial move like that on top of a game that is not being received very well pre-launch. You know?
Yeah. Because I feel like I saw like a bunch of negative stuff about the beta and like one or two people being like, it's really good. It's like,
I mean, it could be really good, but they're not presenting it well at all. So
yeah. Ever since that, remember, was it 2 E3s ago? That like weird...
I think it was last E3, wasn't it? Where they spent like 10 minutes introducing who the Marvel heroes were. It's like, I'm Tony Stark.
And they like barely showed gameplay.
Yeah.
Wow, we just scored twice.
Yeah, we got to get back though before these balls spawn against us.
Oh man, whoever that tip off was incredible. Whoever that guy on our team just did that. It was insane.
Okay, we're up 3-0, but we got plenty of time to lose this.
I say we just hold the balls.
I don't think we can. That's too hard. Hit it, yellow.
That one's gonna go in. Man, we're creaming them.
Oh no.
Oh, that guy, he just butted it in immediately. It was incredible.
Oh no. That one's
That
gone.
was a lost cause. You died.
Yeah.
That guy's very good.
He must play Rocket League.
He's literally just standing in the middle and jumping and diving into it, and it bounces it
just right
all the way over. It's crazy. I want to try it.
Oh no.
I wonder if it's like the downward momentum of it bounces off.
Oh no, this ball is like really close to going in. Oh yeah, I put that in.
Nice.
Oh, look at how many people on the blue team have just left the match.
Wow. What a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, they should definitely get punished for that.
I wonder if there's an achievement for getting 10.
Oh, that blue guy saved it. Good job. Uh-oh.
Boom.
Is he waiting after the bounce? Oh, no. I guess you just get under it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, nails it. Oh, it turned into a football.
Wow. 2-1. Oh, my goodness.
There's only 2 guys left.
Wow. That was cray-cray, y'all.
Hey, it eliminated a lot of people.
Yeah.
They left.
That's 6 left? And there's both of us, right?
Yeah.
We got good chance, buddy.
Oh, man, I would love a win.
Wow. That would be crazy.
That would seal the night. But we've jinxed it already, so. I hope it's the platforms. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Is it...
What is...
Royal Fumble.
Grab the tail and make sure you're wearing it. So there's only one tail? This looks terrible. This should not be a final game.
Does someone spawn? Oh, there's a person who spawns with it. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Where is he?
Okay, we have to make sure one of us gets the tail.
What are you wearing?
I'm right next to you. We can see each other.
I need to know what you're wearing though. I see a bunch of people right now.
You don't have the arrow?
Oh, I do. Okay. Sorry, I always forget that it's so small.
Where is this guy?
He's up by me.
I see. I see him. Oh. He's jumping. Oh, he's down. He's going back up.
It's the guy that spawned with it. This game is terrible if there's so few people left.
Where's this guy in the middle?
He's protesting.
He's over by me. Oh, we're so close.
Oh, I almost got him.
No. Ow. Oh, come on, let's pinch him. Pincer.
Oh, almost got it. That guy got it.
That guy got it.
Maybe he's worse.
Oh, maybe he's worse.
That other guy was good.
Oh, he jumped. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because I wasn't behind. Oh, that guy got it. Come here, you son of a biscuit. Why is this dinosaur? He's just hanging out in the middle until close to the end so you can grab it.
Miss it.
Oh, I got it! I got it!
Okay, I'm holding everybody back. Yes! Yes!
Woo!
Wow! I hate the way that ended, but I love that you won it.
I can't believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. It's cool. I actually had strategy because he was going up the lift, so I went up the other way, and I scared him into jumping the other way.
Nice.
Oh. I can't believe I won.
How many rewards did you get?
I got... Oh, it just like leveled me up.
Yeah, I got
almost twice.
I got 440 and 196.
Yeah, I got 1,200 Ks and 434 stars.
That's 3 times what I got.
But it gave me 800 XP.
That's
Wow.
great. Yeah, so got this season, which I guess is like a battle pass type progression, but you don't have to pay for it. So I think that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. A lot of fun. I think it's just a nice game to chill to. This is probably a good game to play after press conferences. You know, we just kind of chat, play through it. Folks, we've got Sunday, Dungeons and Dragons. Episode 2 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Don't worry, we're going to have a quick recap at the front. It's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. It's going to be a great time. Then Tuesday, it returns. Brothers in Arma, Episode 3. It's we did pretty well. We ranked up last time because we did a fantastic job. We just didn't have time to complete the mission. And this Tuesday we're gonna play a little mission that I made. I think it's a nice little showcase, fun stuff. So it should be good. I think that's going to be it. Will, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Hunt270.
And you can find me on Twitter at ThinkGibson. And you can find us at subpixelfilms.com, where we got plenty of videos, including recordings of our live streams, as well as videos such as Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays coming to you. Brand new episode tomorrow.
Boom.
We've also got new video every Monday called Spotlight. That's our series where we kind of deep dive into various topics of video gaming. I'm losing it. Subpixel Team, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.